What's up, man? Let me take you for a little spin, man. Show you what it feel like.
I gotta go make these drop-offs.
Man, you think you're the only one out here working, B? Gotta make drop-offs too, B. Come on, man. Get in, man. I ain't taking no for an answer, man.
Come on, man. You're going to the Capitol building. I'm not taking no for an answer. Welcome back to the No Cap Podcast. I'm your host, SaloHommie Moe. Thank you for listening. Before we get into today's episode, wherever you may be listening to today's podcast, I need you to do me a small favor. Subscribe and download so you can listen to my podcast when you ain't got shit else to do. I'm also now available on Hidden City Radio Monday through Friday at 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if all day radio is something that you into, indie artists, check out Hidden City Radio at hiddencityradio.net. Today on the No Cap Podcast, we got MAGA versus the Capitol. God damn, white people. Y'all really showed y'all ass this weekend. Nah, I mean, niggas were showing their ass in 2020. But y'all started off 2021 right. Showing y'all ass the right way. The only way y'all know how. Like, that shit is crazy. You know, motherfuckers hear about and see about what's going on. How a lot of people hear about the news nowadays on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny as hell. Now, let me start by saying this is not a diss track to white people. This is not a diss track to all white people. Them was clearly MAGA fanatics up there. I mean, it was other people up there too, you know, but we're going to get into that. But this is not a diss track to all white people. I know I got white people listening. I know I got white people that subscribe. Appreciate y'all. What up, white folks? But if you've been around, you know what I'm saying, you've heard me say nothing black and brown people do is new. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no, you know what I'm saying, our culture is new. You know what I'm saying? But as far as things that take place and happen in America, very few of that shit is new. It be shit that, you know what I'm saying, white folks done already did already. Niggas ain't had no rights, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just started getting rights. So a lot of the shit that niggas do, the gang banging, white people did that shit first. Al Capone, all them was cutting niggas in half with Tommy guns and blowing up bars and shit. The rioting and looting, the selling drugs, that's all the shit that poor white people was doing before. You know what I'm saying? Things changed and black people got in a fucked up situation that they is in now. But that's another podcast for another day. So back on the topic, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just basically saying, like, it's learned behavior. None of this shit is new. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when Black Lives Matter was at the Capitol building, these niggas couldn't step off the sidewalk. It was so tight. On Shorty. You know what I'm saying? They had motherfucking, and this is just so Trump could take a motherfucking photo out with a Bible. On Shorty, niggas couldn't step off the fucking street. But what the fuck was the security here yesterday? Any nigga that would have crossed that line on Shorty would have got bullets in their ass. Now, if there was niggas up in there breaking that glass on Shorty, first nigga that crossed the line, pop, 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 pop. First nigga that break the glass, pop, 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 pop on Shorty. First nigga that hop the gate, pop, 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 pop. Oh, Shorty, they funny as hell. Shorty, you gonna have 20 plus people shot by police. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then, you know, after the shit started jumping off on Facebook, you know, me and anybody that be around me, I always tell them, you know what I'm saying? Cause it be a lot of shit on Facebook. And I always see a lot of people like taking everything or whatever they see on Facebook, they take that shit and run with it without checking the date or the source. Whenever you see some news on Facebook, the first thing you want to do is check the date and the source to make sure it ain't no old shit that already happened and to make sure it ain't no phony source, you know what I'm saying? It could be some bullshit ass source. Even if it's news, don't mean it's source, cause they definitely was pumping out the fake news on Shorty. Cause once I see what's going on from, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers posting that shit, I jump straight on the news site, MSNBC on there like, yeah, protesters clash with police. On Shorty, I click on that bitch, I don't see no cops or no protesters. I don't see no police or no protesters. All I saw was thugs breaking and stealing shit. All I saw was savages climbing the walls and running through the halls. All I seen was rioters and looters. And they was just tackling niggas for going in the Foot Lockers. But these niggas looting the Capitol building. On Shorty, these motherfuckers up in here dressed like Braveheart, running through the Capitol building, taking photo ops at motherfuckers' desks and shit. Stealing government property. But y'all was just macing motherfuckers and pepper spraying motherfuckers for walking in the street. Y'all was just tackling motherfuckers for running in the Foot Locker. But MAGA could just do some shit like that at the Capitol building. That shit should never went on for as long as it went on for. It should never really start in the first place. Cause like I said, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, you probably already heard, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people say this, you know what I'm saying, if they was black, it wouldn't have went down like that. If they was black, pop, pop, pop. Oh, Shorty. If them people was black, that's all you would have heard. Like, as soon as the news coverage go to the live footage on Shorty, pop, 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 pop. But like I said, they was just pepper spraying niggas for just walking in the street in 2020 on Shorty. But these motherfuckers running all through the Capitol building like they live in that bitch. On Shorty, they just choked out Eric Gardner for selling loose squares in front of the corner store. But these motherfuckers just running through the Capitol building like they live in that bitch. On Shorty. I mean, well, you know, they basically feel like they do shit, you know what I'm saying? But just, I mean, you probably heard a million times, if they was black, it would have never went down like that. On Shorty. Them people started cutting up, and the two security guards that was already there, on Shorty, they just joined in. I saw them. They had that uniform. They still had that uniform on. On Shorty, they just took their towel. On Shorty, they, damn, what up, Unc? What up, Uncle Tom? What up, Uncle Bill? Fuck it. On Shorty. Cause that's why I say, yo, they definitely have the fake news rolling on Shorty. Cause I click on that bitch. They like, rioters, protesters clash with police on Shorty. I click on that bitch. I don't see not one protester, and I don't see not one police officer on Shorty. No cap. And I ain't just talking shit. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing. When I clicked on it, the link said MSNBC. It said protesters clash with police. I click on it. I don't see no protesters. I don't see no police. All I see is a whole bunch of MAGA hats and white people dressed up like Braveheart walking through the Capitol building. And if them was black people up in that bitch with Black Lives Matters hats on and dressed like niggas, pop, 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 pop. Oh, Shorty would drop the bomb on that bitch. On Shorty. If niggas was up in there like that, even though they would have made it that far, but if they would just drop the bomb on that bitch. On Shorty. No cap. You know why wasn't no police presence at the Capitol building? I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't 12, I don't work for them people or no shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't no police at the Capitol building. They took the day off. They was there. They was the rioters, the looters, and the savages. Them white people was cops, CEOs, lawyers. They wasn't bums. Them the people y'all go tell young black men all day to go look for a job from and go ask for a job for. Them was the people that was up there. They just took the day off to go support their homie. Like, for instance, the two people from Illinois that caught charges from that shit that traveled to D.C. on Shorty, because you gotta have money to get on a plane on Shorty. The climate that we in, you know what I'm saying, if you got money like that shit, Will you well off? Because it's a fucking pandemic, right? But the two motherfuckers that got booked in Illinois, they caught charges from Illinois. One of them was a CEO of a company. The other one was a business owner. And I'm not surprised. But like I said, these are the people that young black men, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago and in the cities all over the nation, gotta go, you know what I'm saying, ask for jobs from and work for. You know what I'm saying? But that's another subject, another talk for another podcast. But that shit definitely coming up. So definitely make sure you subscribe on all platforms wherever you listen to podcasts, No Cap Podcast. Also on Hidden City Radio. But like I said, one was a CEO and one was a business owner. It's like how I used to say, like the KKK, you know what I'm saying? The KKK wasn't nothing but the police officers and the firefighters and the librarians and the teachers and shit. That's why they wore masks and came out at night. Because during the day, they was regular motherfuckers on shorty. During the day, they was police officers. During the day, they was your boss. So they had to wear masks and come out at night. 5 people dead at a riot at the Capitol building. 5 people dead at a riot by MAGA looters and rioters at the Capitol building. Lonnie Coffin of Alabama had 11 cocktail bombs, a handgun, and an assault rifle. He was also carrying 2 guns. Lonnie Coffin of Alabama had 11 cocktail bombs, a handgun, an assault rifle, and he was carrying 2 more guns. He had the 11 cocktail bombs and a handgun and assault rifle. He had all that shit in his van parked around the corner. But he was carrying 2 guns. And they said, and when I listened to, this was the sources MSNBC, when I was watching the video, they was like so nonchalant about it, still saying like he had 2 guns, you know what I'm saying? He had like, I ain't even finna say it again, but y'all know what I'm finna say. If he was, you know what I'm saying, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. If a motherfucker from Black Lives Matter would've got caught with a van with 11 cocktail bombs, a handgun, an assault rifle, and carrying 2 more guns, that motherfucker would have been in Guantanamo Bay if it was still open. Label complete terrorist on short. If a nigga, I'm not even finna say that shit again. On shorty, I'm tired of hearing that shit. On shorty, but this nigga was ready to blow some shit up and he was ready to go to war. And that's just him. How many other them people, like, you know what I'm saying? These people, you know what I'm saying? They got money. They licensed to carry. How many other people you think was up in there with guns? That should be a whole nother other felony. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that's life. Taking firearms in the Capitol building, having bombs around the corner from that bitch, you should be life. And if it was a Black Lives Matter motherfucker, that shit would be on the news all 2021 on shorty. But if you didn't watch the news coverage or look that shit up, you won't even know who the fuck Lonnie was. But if Lonnie was from where I was from, I guarantee you know what the fuck Lonnie, who the fuck Lonnie was and who the fuck Lonnie did. But we're gonna talk about him on the No Cap Podcast. Crazy white dude went to the Capitol building with 11 cocktail bombs, a handgun, 3 handguns, and an assault rifle. You know why wasn't no police presence? No police presence at the Capitol building. I'm gonna tell you why wasn't no police presence at the Capitol building. Because all the police was in the hood, locking up the black and brown people. On shorty, DC is the hood. On shorty, that's the ghetto. So you had half of the department took the motherfucking day off so they can go loot and riot, and the other half that did have to work shit, they was in the hood. On shorty, their response time was too slow. On shorty. They had to stop what they was doing, you know what I'm saying? Locking up niggas for little bags of dope and shit and for suspended licenses and shit. While these motherfuckers going crazy, climbing up the motherfucking walls and shit and running through the halls. These niggas climbing the walls and running through the halls. What the fuck was y'all in attendance at, man? What the fuck was Craig and Day when you need them, man? Trump has been blocked from Twitter, Facebook, and Google indefinitely. But he should have been blocked from Facebook and Twitter, though. And I don't mean indefinitely. Because it's No Cap Podcast. Motherfuckers should feel like motherfuckers should be able to say what they want to say. And that's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? You got one life. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? It's words. Even though words can hurt. But at the same time, motherfuckers should be able to say what they want to say. But what I mean by they should have been blocked, dude, is, you know how many times I've been blocked off Facebook for shit I say on Shorty? You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have been suspended. I didn't been suspended. I think I got a 30-day suspension before on one of my pages on Shorty for shit I just said. On Shorty, they just took a comment down on Shorty. They just took a comment down for some goofy shit that I said on Shorty. So I know Trump should have been said some shit. Like, he should have been had some type of discipline on Facebook. Like, he just straight outlawing that bitch on Shorty, Facebook and Twitter. If I can find some shit to say to get blocked, you know what I'm saying? Trump should have been, you know what I'm saying, had a suspension. Had a suspension or whatever. So don't try to block him now. Don't try to block him indefinitely now. On Shorty, go and give him his 2 weeks or his 30-day on Shorty. Then he get another chance. On Shorty, I should did it the right way from the first time. On Shorty, y'all trying to do all this shit now. He got 10 days left. On Shorty, leave that man alone. On Shorty, y'all lame as hell. Fuck Mark. You ain't doing shit, man. You let dude say what he want to say for the last 4 years. He got 10 days left. Now you want to block him. Get your lame ass on, man. Like I said, none of this surprises me. Like, the Democrats is thirsty as hell on Shorty. This shit happened Friday. They ass talking about they got articles of impeachment of impeachment ready to present on Monday. Man, if y'all don't sit y'all dumb ass down and go print some $2,000 stimulus checks. You see how fast they got that damn impeachment printed up, but we couldn't get $2,000? On Shorty Nancy Pelosi, if you don't go sit your old ass down somewhere and get us stimulated. On Shorty, they wasting all that time focused on dude. He got less than 10 days left. Let him get the fuck on. Y'all could be working on stimulus bills and shit to get motherfuckers right from this pandemic. Y'all had y'all chance to impeach dude. Y'all fucked it up. Y'all dropped the ball. Get the fuck on, man. It's double jeopardy, man. Y'all lame ass, man. Y'all be too worried about dude giving him all the power. Fuck blocking him on Twitter and Facebook. Y'all gonna keep his name alive. Fuck you talking about? On Shorty, like I said, he just got a week left, man. Democrats, y'all trying to impeach dude. He got less than a week left. Get us, work on our motherfucking stimulus checks. On Shorty, get that shit done as quick as y'all got that shit done. On Shorty, all y'all gotta do is keep him away from the button and the nuclear codes. That's all you gotta do. Keep him away from the button and the nuclear codes for the last 7 days, or he definitely gonna send North Korea to the moon. On Shorty. Leave that man alone. He got 7 days left. He'd have 4 years. Y'all could have did all the shit y'all talking about y'all want to do on the weekend. Y'all had 4 years to do that shit. Send his ass to the golf course, Mar-a-Lago, whatever the fuck he go. And keep his ass away from the codes and the button. Or it's over with for North Korea. On Shorty. He definitely finna blow that bitch up. But I did just see something like he, before he leave, he might pardon Lil Wayne and somebody else. Lil Wayne and somebody else. Damn. I can't think of who the other person was. So they say he might pardon Wayne and somebody else though. So if he do that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't shit gonna change, but if he do that, that's good for Wayne them. But Freedom Brothers, I don't even think Wayne booked it. I think he just facing some real shit. So definitely Freedom Brothers. And then like the last thing, then like people in his cabinet stepping down too after 4 years. Like, boy, if y'all get y'all lane on Shorty, I wouldn't even allow them to step down on Shorty. If you step down on Shorty, you automatically getting stripped from everything you came with also. on Shorty. You just been riding with this motherfucker for 4 years on Shorty. He got 7 days left. You want to step down. This motherfucker got 1 business week left. Motherfuckers in his cabinet stepping down, acting like they don't know him. It's been 4 years. And 2 years before that, campaigning. Now y'all want to step down? 7 days left? 1 business week? If y'all ain't some disloyal motherfuckers, I'm sure. I see why dude be going crazy. I'm sure. You can't trust nobody. Motherfucker been here every day for the last 6 years. I'm sure he's 7 days left. I'm sure. I'm sure. You tweaking, bucko. Nah, y'all tweaking. Y'all shouldn't have been there in the first place. I'm sure. And get y'all disloyal ass back over there till this shit over with, man. I got 7 days left, man. Whatever come with that shit, come with that shit, man. Y'all done made it this long, man. If you disagree with me or you feel like I'm capping, definitely reach out to me. My contact information is in the description of this podcast. Wherever you may be listening, I'm available on all major platforms: Apple, Amazon, Spotify, YouTube, Google. Now streaming on Hidden City Radio Monday through Friday, 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hidden City Radio, they got all day radio. They specialize in indie artists, and the No Cap podcast is on there. So check out Hidden City Radio at hiddencity.net. That's Hidden City Radio at hiddencityradio.net. Thank you for listening. Make sure you download and subscribe so you can listen to my podcast when you ain't got shit else to do. In a minute, gang.